to planning.
When it's the morning star.
Join up all the
Swell Maps live in session here on Six Music with Foam, Rubber, Wedding, and 2 more tunes to come. And you're very welcome here, Joe. Would you mind introducing the rest of the assembled group to us, please?
Good evening, Gideon. Good evening, Mark, and good evening to all the listeners this evening. We're in Salford. This is Swell Maps, and my name's Joe Head. Over there, Mr. Lee McFadden on the basso profundo guitar, and over there, Mr. Jeffrey Bloom on drums, and over here Mr. David Callahan on guitar and vocals.
And you're very welcome playing tunes from the new Swell Maps LP. C21 is excellent. Can you tell us a bit about putting together this lineup and then making this record?
Well, the original incarnation of Swell Maps split up in 1980, and we all sort of scattered in different directions, and it's a complicated evolution about how it all came together. But basically, after my dear late friends Epic and Nicky, drummer and guitarist in the original incarnation, they passed away at various points. I was writing a book about Swell Maps, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice to do a live event to celebrate publication? And at Cafe Otto, I assembled a cast of about 12 musicians over a whole weekend to play lots of Swell Maps material. Some quite obscure. It was completely different over 2 nights, and it was so much fun. People, and it went down so well, people started asking, well, can't you do it again somewhere, somewhere else, come to Scotland, come to Berlin, things like that. And I thought, well, I wasn't really prepared for this, so I said, well, okay. We put together a sort of a lineup where we could play elsewhere, and it sort of developed from there. There was no real plan. It just sort of evolved that way, and it's fun, and as long as it continues being fun, we'll keep doing it. And it's great. It's brilliant. It
is, and it's made for this great LP as well. There are contributions on this record in the songwriting credits from Epic Soundtracks and Nicky Sutton, and also John Cockerell and David Barrington as well.
Yes, and well, originally there were a gang of 6 of us from Solihull in the West Midlands.
Good evening, Solihull.
There was me, there was Epic, and there was Nicky, and there was also John Cockerell and Phone Sportsman and Richard Scaldwell.
Yeah, all these other names do get very confusing for us, but I know you're the master of it, so that's good.
Well, there were a couple of things that I started working on with Nicky, which never got finished at the time, so I thought I'd try and finish them off. There's a song by Epic, which he did for his first solo single called Jelly Babies, and I thought, well, let's try doing that one. And Lucy, our keyboard player, Lucy Recheratova, she sang that on the album with me. Yeah. And I did some new songs with phones too, and another collaboration with John Cockerell. And now that was fairly new as well. So it's evolving still, and we're still writing new material. And it's great being involved with the guys from the first period. And it's great working with my new friends, and it's very exciting still.
Fantastic. Looking further back, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to talk to you about, so a lot of the bands who kind of emerged in the punk scene, who had been going previously, a lot of them were kind of, pub rock bands, really. You had like 999, and you had the Stranglers and all of those. But you came from a different angle, didn't you? I mean, again, if it's to be believed from the internet, that kind of some of the krautrock bands, Can, etc., but also T-Rex were in there. So what kind of a hybrid was Swell Maps to begin with?
Well, we had a lot in common, but we also had our own interests as well. So Nicky was really into T-Rex, right?
Right.
And but he was also into punk, Pistols, The Damned, and so on.
But I'm talking about like maybe 1974, 75.
Yeah. Well, me and Epic were into Can in a big way, for example, and I was into Faust and Soft Machine, bands like that. And but the thing that drew us all together was punk, really, and that's what unified us and gave us a kind of a singular vision. But other things kept creeping out, like my love of sort of playing things in funny time signatures and with strange chords. So I those things kind of poked out here and there on the first records.
Okay, so how different did Swell Map sound in 1975 to when we first heard them on record?
Well, it was even more primitive for a start,
right?
Because of our rudimentary abilities, And I must admit, I'm still quite a primitive guitar player. I make no bones about that. But I think there's a virtue in that, and I'm not ashamed of that.
No, you shouldn't be. I mean, it's thrilling. It's really thrilling what you do. And Dave, if you don't mind me asking, allegedly, again, Your Honour, did you start going to punk gigs at 12?
Yes.
How on earth did you manage that?
I was fortunate enough to be quite tall and had a bit of bum fluff on my face.
Right, okay.
And despite it being against the law to smoke and drink and go to gigs, then I was able to smoke and drink and go to gigs.
He obviously wasn't watching Grange Hill. Just say no, kids. And so, what kind of bands did you see then?
Well, the first gig I ever went to, it's still kind of what I listen to now. It was like the Doctors of Madness supporting Eddie and the Hot Rods. And at the end of Eddie and the Hot Rods, the singer of the MC5 came on and did some songs with them. It was like, yeah. So I mean, it was all downhill from then, really.
That's a good start, isn't it? Did you ever see Swell Maps?
No, I never did. They didn't play many shows, but I was always listening to them under my duvet when John Peel was on, sort of, on my little transistor. And I loved them, and I've still got all the singles in a little box, in a little brown ale box at home.
Cool, okay.
And to be asked to join it was I knew Jowl from just pubs in Hackney because I was introduced by friends. To be in one of my favourite bands when I was a kid is a lovely thing, and to get a creative influence on it is, I feel like I'm not worthy,
Well, I mean, it's just sounding so great.
Team.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes there's 4 of us, like today, but sometimes there's a 6-piece unit. Sometimes even 7.
Wow.
Yeah, we should mention Luke Haynes as well. Who's also on the record.
It'd be good to mention. Lucy Rechiratova, keyboards. She often plays live with us, and she features heavily on the album. And Chloe Harrington, who plays. Melodica, synthesizer, samples, amazing talent on flute. And Luke Haynes contributed a song as well, a Crow. Mm-hmm. And he joined us on stage sometimes. And we even had Terry Edwards on sax, give him a mention as well, last gig.
Yeah, Gina Birch does stuff sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She contributed.
We'll be here all night, I think.
Exactly. Well, I hope there are future plans for more gigs and more recording.
Can I mention a few gigs, please?
Of course you can. Yeah, I didn't know you had some. Go on then. Please do.
Well, we've been invited to headline at the Clerkenwell Festival.
Oh, very good, yeah.
In London town on Sunday the 30th of August. That's good. Quite a recent...
Which is free as well, isn't it?
It's a free festival, man. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
And then, local gig, Camera in Chorlton.
Oh, yeah. When are you playing there?
In Greater Manchester, folks.
Indeed, yeah.
And Friday the 30th of October. That's just been confirmed.
Brilliant.
And then Saturday the 21st of November at Chats Palace in Homerton, northeast London. How about that? Then we're going to Holland, Amsterdam, and some other foreign gigs. We've played in Berlin, France a few times as well. It's great fun.
More power to you. Are you ready to play another couple of tunes for us now?
Oh, yes, I believe we are, fellas. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you're good to go.
This one's called Water, Water.